Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spot coming at you with the weekly comic graph. We are still working on on this week's Marvel Haul. It's gonna probably spill over into the next few days as well. 'Cause I gotta go back to work. But so we're gonna continue with West Coast Avengers #4. Where we left off, the Ultron with a Messiah complex has basically made his presence known to people of Earth, and well, people aren't all that taken aback by it. So the issue opens with Tony explaining to Firestar and Blue Bolt why Ultron is a part of the team. Several months previously, when the idea of the team was first brought up, a member of the Technarch named Shadrab the Breaker attempted to detonate a black hole bomb on Earth. And so Rhodey and Tony, alongside Absorbing Man and Crimson Dynamo, tried to stop it. And he kind of kicked all the asses that were present. Then Ultron answered a distress call from Tony and made a point of making himself open source to get Tony's trust and save the world. Tony, in fact, outfitted him with some of the pieces of the Mysterium armor to help make sure that Ultron didn't end up destroyed by the black hole. However, Crimson Dynamo and Absorbing Man decided that they're not going to be with the they're not continuing with the West Coast Avengers program. And the present, Ultron does try to somewhat plead his case to Firestar that, yes, he's a killer robot. Ultron is largely a killer robot, and he wants to do better. Though, of course, Firestar does have her own issues with killer robots. Seeing as how, she's been having to deal with them since she was a teenager. But, Iron Man makes some cosmetic modifications to Ultron, giving him shoulder pads similar to the current armor he's wearing, and basically etching Avengers A on his chest. But Firestar flies off and says she's leaving, and Blue Bolt's kind of agrees with her. However, Tony says he'll try and talk her down, but Blue Bolt says, "Hey, that's not really going to work out well. Let me do it. And as Blue Bolt flies off, Rhodey reassures Tony that this is still a worthy experiment. But Blue Bolt and Firestar talk. You know, it's like, but one doesn't really know what's true anymore. And in fact, you know, he asks if with Firestar, did she sneak undercover into Orcus for the X-Men, or did she play both sides, waiting for the eventual winner? She says she don't know what she did. It was for the children. Explaining that you get crucified in the press now. Somehow Orcus looks good in their rear view, and they call mutants wanted killers. And they don't know what it's like. You know, mutants went from living in a treehouse to the sewers. The two of them kiss, and as Ruble returns to prison, and he told her, makes some really good points about this, that she's got PTSD. As he explains it, when she was Orcus's favorite pet mutant, could she walk around freely? She couldn't. Did they control every aspect of her life? They watch her. Were they suspicious? Was she afraid? And what's worse was, she was probably pretty much in solitary confinement. Yeah, you're just fighting crazy robots again. And he told her that she should be taking care of her, not the world. And he enjoyed the kiss between the two of them. And if there's in another time, another place, who knows? And he says that she'll get her head screwed on straight. And he believes her. And that is where the issue ends. Okay, I gotta say, I'm really stoked about the idea of potentially Firestar working on herself. She's a character I've enjoyed for quite some time, and I was thrilled to see her on the X-Men, and thrilled to see her in West Coast Avengers. And if she's broken as a person, she needs to, you know, it would be good if she did the work to get better. But anyways, good issue. I really enjoyed it. Moving on though to our next book, we've got Iron Man number 5. Where we left off, turns out that Lucia von Bardas was the mastermind behind what's going on in Chicago, and she's staked the street. This gang was the Heat, a gang made up of ex-cops originally from New York, but the issue opens with Von Bardas making her big villain speech, and Iron Man tells Ironheart to rescue the prisoners, and him and the cavalry will take care of Von Bardas. They do so, but Von Bardas has had some upgrades she can metabolize repulsors. And Linda May, the cavalry, catches Tony's sword after it falls, and but Ironheart gets some information about what's been going on from the kid she intended to rescue, and it discovers that learns that the heat must be cops because they've and questions one of them, learning that they were staked by he was staked by Lucio Bombardus, and got run out of New York when Kingpin basically found religion in the most recent run of Daredevil. But Belinda throws the sword at Lucia, damaging her body. Tony basically takes care of Lucia the rest of the way. But she's a cyborg. And so she takes over the Stark Sentinel that's there. And Tony says that he's going to go making stuff that can be utilized for military purposes, but Bombardus basically ridicules him for this, and Ironheart basically sprays the Bombardus Sentinel with pin particles, and that's going to be she basically want to be imprisoned in what's it, thought of as the pin version of a Faraday cage. Then the warehouse gets destroyed. Ironheart uses repulsor discs on the various implements of destruction that the people have, and to destroy it, and basically that very very much power to the people. Also, Tony going to upgrade the armor because this armor, the current iteration of this armor, did not pass muster in the fight. And that is where the issue ends. Good issue. The basic idea of Tony, I'm not making weapons. I'm not doing it's a constant trope of Iron Man. Honestly, from before the movies, but once popularized again by the movies. Basically, Tony Stark discovers that his weapons and materials are being used for people he cares about. Oh no! Have to stop making those. And well, yeah, it's basically a very, very I would almost say overused trope, but yeah. That said, the fact of Lucia Bombardus being racist, it tracks with her being a Laverian aristocrat. She stated wanted to basically rid Chicago of. She got cut off, but yeah, the comment was directed to Ironheart, so it kind of you can kind of fill in the blanks. Anyways, that's it for now. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Blue Sky, Instagram, Mastodon, Twitter, and Patreon, PayPal can be found in the description box down below. This is Rock and Roll Spock signing off, saying, live long and rock hard.